Hello everyone, Flopsy here, and welcome back to episode 6 of NeoLemmix 30. In the previous video, we did Revenge of the Lemmings, which is a very good compilation pack of earlier levels in the Lemmings community. I did a very small amount of that pack because it's such an intense size, but we failed to come to a conclusion whether I should do an LP of it at the time of recording. That still remains a question, unfortunately, but we are going to we'll revisit that question at some point. I'm sure we will, maybe when I sum up the series as a whole. But anyway, we are going to spin the wheel again, and we are going to see what of the remaining 92 packs I've got here we are going to be playing today. And it looks like we've got VampPrince Lemmings by AbirdVampPrince. Hopefully this pack works because it's quite old. Let's bring it up and see if it works. So this pack's got one rank of 128 levels, so it's going to be quite a lot. It's going to be quite a lot of. It's just one rank, unfortunately. It hasn't been organised into a pack, so to speak. Hold on, I want to see if there's actually a. Is there a? No, there's no. There's no menu screen either, so it just goes straight into the pack. Well, I'm going to skip this one because we've done so many just digs. Alright, okay. So I'll start at level 4. And I'll start the timer now. So I think the person who created this pack is called VampPrince, AbirdVampPrince, I think. That's his name, I think. Or her, I don't know. Not much is known about this person. I think Mantha actually converted this pack, if my memory serves. So hopefully the conversion went through okay. Okay, so it looks like that this level's relatively friendly because there's not really anywhere where Lemmings can just go walking off the screen. So it's nice to have a pack where I can just sit back and relax for a change. I've got a good feeling about this pack. Hopefully it doesn't get too difficult. To be honest, the packs that have been picked so far have not been dreadful. It's not like I've had so many awful packs in a row. So this LP is going alright at the moment. Well, when I say LP, I mean the NeoLemmix 30 project as a whole. I don't know why there's such large time limits. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem later on. Okay, stop and blow. So 50 Lemmings, 25 to be saved. Yeah, okay, obviously what's going to happen here. No, okay, what's with the flamethrower just floating on thin air there? Someone did not flip the flamethrower there. I think it's meant to be coming off that wall there. So hopefully that's not going to cause problems down the line, make levels unsolvable, etc. Okay, not a bad level there. We did see the first graphical glitch in the pack though. Okay, level 6, Barrels Factory. 50 lemmings, 25 to be saved. It looks like these are kind of like tame style levels, because we have although not as easy as tame. It's not like it's going to be solved in like 2 or 3 skills. Oh, nice. We got forest floor from Overcooked as well. Okay, so I'm gonna try a little nifty trick here, which yeah, it'll work. Oops, I'm not meant to turn around there, mister. Alright, have it your way. Okay, that's done. Just to get him out, we just build against the wall there. I learned that trick from Eco 2 lot level. Like, you just make a builder that way, and a lemming falls on it and continues building. And then, if it's the last person in the crowd, usually, you know, you gotta work a lemming without using any blockers whatsoever. It's a nice little trick. It's a nice little trick, and I like using it whenever I can. It's nice when you've got a large wall in front of the trap door, and you can just put one facing left, and then, you know, you saw what I did anyway. Okay. VampPrince 7. 20 lemmings, 10 to be saved, and the level's called Safety First. Okay, I think I'm just going to go for the obvious approach here. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to walk all the way up that for some reason. Silly me. So this is a nice remix of the bridge zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it's the Master System version or the Game Gear version. It might be both even. Oh, and we failed because we didn't get high enough. Okay, that's high enough. The level's solved already. That did not take too long at all. Okay. I'll probably do one more easy level, then we'll move on to something a bit more difficult. Because, you know, the whole point of this LP is to find out whether I'll enjoy the pack's difficulty as well. So we want to scale up the difficulty ideally. So it's a cold day at work, 50 lemmings, 25 to be saved, and then it's an 8-minute time limit. Yeah, see what I mean? It'd be pretty boring if I just a whole video of these types of levels. Builder fests are just not interesting to watch, period. So, luckily NeoLemmix speeds them up intensely, so that's good. It's one of the biggest quality of life things they did, to be honest. I could have just dug the crowd down into there, couldn't I? But just to get maximum save requirement there. Okay, we're going to scale up the difficulty a bit now, so we'll just have a quick look. That's another tame style. So we want the okay, it does get a bit more difficult there, but nah, it's not. Okay, we'll start at level 15, make a stairway. Yeah, it starts to get a bit more tricky now, so We'll have a look at these levels for a bit. We're only 8 minutes into the timer at the moment. Okay, VampPrince Lemmings 15, 10 Lemmings, 9 to be saved. Make a stairway. 5-minute time limit. I hope the time limits are not going to end up being a problem on this level. Okay, I can already see the solution to this one. So, still not hard, but if the levels continue to be like this, I'll probably end up going up. I'll probably end up skipping a few levels again. Yeah, we've got to blow him up, obviously. So, yeah, still very easy. Did not take very long at all, that one. Okay, beware of hunters. Yeah, we've got traps on this level. And we've got 2 vine traps up there and a lizard trap. That's like what I can spot initially. There might be more. And we've got carnival music, lovely. I don't know why we've got floaters. Seems very backrootable. Although it doesn't look like you can go up very easily. It wouldn't matter if he went all the way through, because I'm intending on going all the way through. I'm intending to taking the bottom route anyway. I'm guessing the intended route is the top route, but this is probably not the way you're meant to be doing this level. But I don't care. If you don't want people to go the bottom route, don't make it possible. Still a lot of lemmings to come out. Maybe tone it down a bit. It's unlikely the author's still in the community anyway, so there's probably going to be no changes made to this pack now, even if I did have any feedback or any criticism on any levels anyway. Right, I'll do one more level, and if it's still easy, I'll turn it up again a bit. Okay, level 17. To the telly we go. Is that what it's supposed to mean? To the telly. Yeah, I suppose. That's how it reads. Okay. So we've got teleporter in this level. Is the release rate low enough that the... Okay. So we do need to... build against that. This still looks easy though, to be honest, because the teleporter at the other side doesn't really offer any crowd management whatsoever. Oh, there is quite a bit of building to be done on the other side of this teleporter though. Okay, we can blow up the blocker now. Yeah, still very easy. So I'm gonna tone up again. Should do a playthrough of Lemmings where if I find levels too difficult, too easy, I should tone it. I should like get the item, skip 10 levels, and then yeah, you have to go up 10 levels, Flopsy. Sorry. Is what the card says. Alright, that looks like a builder fest, so it's probably good that we're skipping. Okay, so... You know what, that's probably exactly what I'm going to do, to be honest. I'll probably skip 10 levels. Okay, now this is looking a little bit more difficult. Shortcut, level 27. 25 lemmings, 24 to be saved. Oh, just for reference as well, if you didn't see at the beginning of the video, there are 128 levels in this pack. They're all in one rank, so there's no difficulty ranks whatsoever. So it's just going to be like VampPrince Lemmings 27 all the way up to 128. Okay, it's a release rate of 90 and it's a 1 minute time limit. But luckily we've got 25 floaters. Is it really just as easy as that? That was stupid. I don't understand why that level even exists if there's just 25 floaters in the skill set. I know it's before the time when we had pre-assigned trap doors, but okay. This is looking. Okay, we've got a left-facing flamethrower here. So what was wrong with that level earlier in the pack? It seems like it's been appropriately done. I don't know. Ooh boy. Okay, well it's pretty obvious what has to happen here, isn't it? Release rate's a little high though. Yeah, we're going to lose 2, so... Oh, I don't like watching lemmings burn, that's not nice. Yeah, so the pack difficulty seems a little bit too easy still. But I don't mind packs. I don't mind packs so much that are easy for quite a significant amount of time. As long as they get harder later, it's fine. Okay, I'll do one more level. If it's still pretty easy, then I will dial it up again. Got 8 minutes on this level. Okay, this is looking like it's going to be bloody ridiculously easy again. It really is going to be a case of... It just really is going to be a case of just digging and bashing, isn't it? And dialing up the release rate. And making sure the holes don't get too deep. That was a joke. 3 diggers, 3 bashers, as long as you do them appropriately. Okay, I'm going to dial it up. That level looks like it's going to be painful anyway. You know what, I'm going to do exactly that again. I'm going to skip 10 levels again. Oh no, maybe not that one. What the heck? Does this level pack ever get hard? Let's do this one, Teleport Express. Because this one looks alright. I just don't want all the ones with like 20 of everything. Like it's... We've done enough of those. If I want to do an LP of the pack, we can see them all then. Okay, let's have a look then. Nice, we've got we're on to Oh No music now. Just as a disclaimer, I have actually got the Oh No music on as a as default if it requests an Oh No track. I think I know what has to happen here. Okay, the release rate. For starters, the release rate is super low on this one. So what happens if it's on 99? quite a tricky one here. You have to be very careful with the way you manipulate the release rate. Once we let 5 come out. 6, that'll do. And there we go. Okay, we goofed there. Okay, just let them come out for 5 lemmings. I don't even see why release rate manipulations is required here, to be honest. To be honest, you'd want the blocker up here, wouldn't you? So maybe we don't need the blocker there. Just let those lemmings die. I think I see how this is meant to go, to be honest. I think you're meant to use a builder there so they go into it the right way. Hopefully I haven't figured this out too late. And just put the blocker there and then build over the trap. Okay, let's crank up the release rate. Okay, that's going to be problematic. Hopefully he doesn't get to the trap. Okay, luckily he didn't get to the trap before I got over it. So now you have to cover your ears for like a few seconds while you listen to the teleporter constantly go off. Yeah, I think we're going to make it in time. Not a bad level there. I was quite a fan of that one. Yeah, very good level there. Well, there was only 4 skills in a level period, so... Okay, the Hangman in O-World. 6-minute time limit. Oh, for God's sake. At least we've got Oh No music. Can't argue with that. There was no blockers in this level. Okay, so there's a little bit of a challenge in this level. Hopefully it's not too difficult. I do notice they seem to be getting further apart every time as well. I can see why he put 20 builders on the level as well. It's quite easy to run out. Should I dial it up again? We've only got 7 minutes left on the video. It's probably a good time to be looking at the harder levels in the pack. So maybe we'll skip up to like level 100. Maybe not that one. Yeah, we can have a look at this one. Heaven can wait too, hopefully. Hell is the only beginning of fear. I have a feeling that English wasn't the first language of the person who made this pack, because getting words mixed up is a big telltale, but not a problem. Okay, so the release rate's cranked up on this one as well. So like, the building's not going to be the problem because the flamethrowers are not really placed very awkwardly on this one. It's a matter of how many builders we're going to need to get the job done. Rate cranked up. Okay, now's probably a good time to release them. That was perfect. Yeah, that's the good thing about NeoLemmix. It really takes the precision out of these types of levels. Okay, Rainbow Island 2. Okay, we'll give this one a go. I've got to give credit to the imagination used here, like making a harder version of Rainbow Island 2. Why has no one thought of this? Okay, so this is going to be problematic already. The beginning's going to be difficult anyway. Put a blocker right on the edge, then we can just mine underneath it. That takes the problem, that takes the precision out of that. To be honest, I'm pretty curious of where the difficulty ends up at the end of this pack. So I might just skip to the very end of the pack after this level, because I have a feeling this one's not going to take too long. Although they are ramping up the amount of traps on every bloody opportunity they get. Time limit could be an issue here as well. Oh no, the X is just there, so it's alright. Should be done in one builder. He avoided the trap there. He was just outside the trigger area. I might as well carry on building, because otherwise I'll be at a slight disadvantage. I'll be on the lower ground, won't I? I think 1 minute 43 is plenty of time to scale this level. And all the lemmings are out anyway. As you can see, because of the way I dug. If I didn't left a pixel on that left-hand wall there, the builder would have been felt. They would have not made it onto the builder bridge. Yeah, that's a sign I need to stop recording after this because my voice is getting pretty hoarse. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh wow, done with 5 minutes, 5 seconds to spare there. I think I released it just the right time there. Okay. Okay, so I think it's pretty safe to say that the pack difficulty is pretty easy overall. I'll do this level, which is like 4 levels from the end, and it's quite a quick one, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. But yeah, I think this is going to get a resounding yes from me. There's no traps on this level either. Okay, that was completely random. The fact that I didn't have it's a 100%er as well. That's not good. So we need to this one doesn't look too bad, to be honest. As long as you set it up correctly, it shouldn't take too many skills. You don't need that many builders anyway. Just trying to... Okay, this one. Now we haven't got a lot of time either, so I'm guessing this one's I'm guessing this one intentionally is meant to be. Good chance yeah, I've left it way too late there, haven't I? I think I need to be doing it while these guys are working. This is just a timed release thing. That's just my timer going off. It's not the clock expiring, which it's going to. Cutting it rather close there anyway, aren't we? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to iron this one out. I think we're just gonna end here. But yeah, this level does look quite tricky, to be fair. But the solution's there. It's just getting it to line up correctly. I think, to be honest, the closer this digger is to the right hand side of the wall, the better. Not here is probably not the best place to put it. I think using the 2 builders there is correct, though. I could probably set this up a whole lot better. Anyway, we're going to sum up now anyway. So, VampPrince Lemmings, I think it was called. I think it's AbirdVampPrince. Unfortunately, that breaks the comment, the width. Okay, played a lot of levels from all over the pack. Pack's 128 levels. Very fun overall. Doesn't really get too difficult. Good for beginners. And my verdict is yes, I will return to this level pack. It looks interesting, and it does have a. It's got right. Well, I should probably address the elephant in the room. What is wrong with Lemfans pack if that one's okay? Lemfans looks like it's been thrown together, and the skill set is always like the same for most of the levels. the difference with this pack is it looks like some care and attention's gone into it, and there is a focus on making the levels fun rather than, you know, just like, looks like it, rather than making it look like the level's just been thrown together. I mean, I pointed out countless examples when I played the levels of just one piece of terrain just chucked there and not really making it look nice. Like he just threw a yellow pillar from the pillar tile set down and didn't really put the edges on, you know, put the pillar edges on it. So that's the difference between this pack and this pack, I think. And plus the difficulty was all over the place in that pack. Like a pack, suddenly a difficult level would just come out of nowhere on that one. Whereas this one, like this, the level of difficulty just stays the same a lot of the time, and there is occasional stumpers, but not like, you know, like a spike in difficulty like this one. So that's the difference between those two level packs, and I think it's good that this one came up, to be honest, to show that this one is like it. My criticism is justified in this one. So that concludes episode 6 of NeoLemmix 30. So next time we will be doing episode 7, which at this time is unknown. As I keep saying, I have no idea what I'm going to end up playing when I start this video. So 40 minutes ago, I had no idea I was playing this pack. So that's just an idea of what this LP is like. It's nice that we're getting a nice variety as well. We've had 7 different authors so far. Well, that's a variety of authors, but I don't think any of the authors in here were mentioned any of these 6. So it is a nice variety. So I'm waffling now. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next video.